For the first time, arguably, Kenyan media got praises for a job well done, following their persistent follow-up of the Dusit D2 hotel terror attack without splashing images of dead victims as had happened during the previous terror attacks.
A certain sense of responsibility was exercised by the Kenyan media in terms of the pictures they were carried, in terms of the framing of the stories that were carried. And it's interesting you're using the words where the Kenyans showed their resilience. And you would see that in the media.
During the unforgettable Tuesday incidents, both the local dailies and broadcast media were very cautious in reporting the attack, which Shabaab militants claimed responsibility.
We regret to inform that today at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
journalists on the ground relied only on information provided by the Inspector General of the Police, Joseph Boynet, and the Cabinet Secretary for Internal Security, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. However, as the number of casualties and those wounded were made available, the international media began to update the world using different angles. At 9 p.m. Tuesday night, the New York Times published on its website gory images of the dead, the wounded victims, and the vehicle on fire, while emphasizing how terrible the situation was in Kenya. This saw an uproar on social media that saw its photo page on Twitter removed after Kenyans reported that it had gone against the policy on posting prohibited content. Professor Levi Obonyo, the Dean of the School of Communication at Deisa University, agrees that the New York Times got it wrong.
So there's certain level, certain degree of consideration that they probably took. However, if you use our guidelines, which I think are basically universal, that the fact that they used bodies of people who had passed on violated that.
On Wednesday, the BBC, through its team of reporters, presented a comprehensive report at 8:30 p.m. on how the attack unfolded. Pictures of people being rescued from the building by security officers were presented. According to Al Jazeera, Shabaab had claimed responsibility of the attack and that it had managed to kill 47 enemies who were inside the complex. The Independent newspaper used the attack to pose a question, asking, is it safe to travel to Kenya? The Telegraph noted that 11 Kenyans were confirmed dead, with at least one Briton and one American. All said and done.
No story is worth your life.
Chris Migwambo, Switch TV.